What we learned from every NFL team in week 1. Dallas Cowboys, where is the edge rushers at? I mean, y'all said y'all had it. It didn't look like it. Micah Parsons leaving the Cowboys, again, we saw in week 1, just proved exactly why everyone said this was a bad trade. I mean, there was nobody that was catching up to Jalen Hurts when he'd scramble out of the pocket. No, there was nobody there. Whereas if you had Micah Parsons, might be a different story. So my week 1 takeaway for the Dallas Cowboys is you got to figure out what you're going to do on that edge. Alrighty, Philadelphia Eagles. My takeaway for them is this has got to be another very good year for them. They look great offensively, defensively, shaky at times, but offensively, I think we've kind of just got a little taste of what they're going to do. I think they will improve. It was not necessarily the best week for them, but this is going to be another powerhouse unit. So my Eagles takeaway is another good year to come for all you Eagles fans. Alrighty, Kansas City Chiefs. Where's the pass defense? Where is it at? That's my takeaway for them. Where is that pass defense? They just, again, last year they struggled a little bit in the passing game, and we're seeing it again this year. They need pass defense help. They are in trouble. They need help. Alrighty, Los Angeles Chargers, San Diego Chargers, whatever you want to call them. My takeaway for them is Justin Herbert's that dude. He's that dude. I mean, we see him out here. He's got Madison Beer. You know, he's got Madison Beer probably on the headrest right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing some crazy stuff. I mean, I'm just saying right now he's that guy. He's got it going on and off the field. And we saw it, against the Chiefs. He just annihilated them. I mean, he was efficient, beautiful, just smooth pass. He looked comfortable. I mean, scrambling out of the pocket. I mean, he just looked comfortable the entire game. And yeah, Justin Herbert's that dude. Alrighty, Commanders. Main takeaway for them is gotta be this defense is actually improved a lot. They have most definitely improved. I mean, the Giants were a mess. They could not get the pass going. They definitely couldn't get the run going. And this was just a mess of a game. Partially for the Giants, but I think we saw some really good stuff from the Commanders, especially in that secondary. Like I said, the run defense, that was fantastic as well. I mean, they just could not get anything going as far as the Giants go. And yeah, the Commanders had them on clamps. And then now that leads me into the Giants. Giants, you guys got to figure out this offense. I mean, there was no pass. There was no run. Malik Neighbors is pissed at Dayball on the sidelines. I mean, you got to figure this out because that was a bad look. Commanders looked like a top 5 defense, which I don't think they're that good. But man, you guys looked rough. Giants, you guys got to figure it out. Alrighty, Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers might be back. He might just be back. I mean, Rodgers played a very efficient game. I believe he only had like 6 or 8 completions, something like that. Or incompletions, my bad. And yeah, he looked great, I will say. Played a great game, 4 touchdowns. I believe 250 plus, 275 plus some passing yards, something crazy. Very, very good game from Aaron Rodgers. Alrighty, New York Jets. Justin Fields is that guy as well. Both quarterbacks definitely showed out in this game. I think that definitely says something a little bit about both defenses as well, though. But Justin Fields has been that dude. I think the Steelers made a mistake getting rid of him. I think the Bears definitely made a mistake getting rid of him as early as they did. And yeah, New York, you are in for a very good year and a very fun year with Justin Fields at your quarterback position. Alrighty, Arizona Cardinals. I don't have a huge takeaway for this team. I would say my main takeaway from their game was they got to improve their passing game. They only had 163 yards passing, which is obviously very, very low. Granted, the Saints are not the best against the run. It's just one of those things. I think that they definitely got to show a little bit more in the passing game. But at the end of the day, they won. And I think Cardinals got to improve on that passing game. And then for the Saints, my takeaway is give the ball to Alvin Kamara. Give the ball to Alvin Kamara, please. Please, I am begging. Number 1, this guy's on my fantasy team. Number 2, the fact that Kamara only got 11 carries in this game is ridiculous. And I mean, he was having good runs when they give it to him. It's just they got to give him the ball more. He is their superstar. He's the best player on that team, in my opinion. And yeah, they got to feed Kamara. New England Patriots, we got to run the ball. That's the main takeaway from their game against the Raiders. Raiders are not the best against the run. I mean, but the Patriots they just flat out couldn't get it going. I don't know what happened. I think they got to give a few more carries to some of these guys. Granted, they're kind of splitting the carries, but either way, they got to get that run game going. They also got to help Drake May on that offensive line, which again kind of goes along with the run. That offensive line got to get better, just so they can improve that run game as well as protection for Drake May. Alrighty, Raiders. This one I'm going to do 2 takeaways because I think both these need to be said. Is Geno Smith is that guy? He balled out. I mean, he passed for almost 400 yards in week 1, which is crazy. He looked fantastic. He looked comfortable. I mean, he looked great on the Raiders. And Ashton Jeanty, brother, we got to get better. We got to get better. Ashton Jeanty had 19 carries for 38 yards. Very, very bad game for him. He's got to improve on that. Yeah, this is definitely Raiders definitely want to balance their offense more. But yeah, Geno Smith, he was balling out. Jeanty, you got to get going. All right, here we go. Oh man, the Miami Dolphins. Holy crap, bro. I mean, they guys. I mean, my main takeaway for this game is just fix it all. Fix it all. I mean, the offense looked awful. Tua looked Tua was disgusting. Tua was absolutely disgusting to watch. Yeah, Tua was disgusting. That defense they couldn't stop Danny Dimes. I mean, Daniel Jones looked like I don't even know. He looked like he was in his prime. I don't even know. It's the Dolphins. Fix it all. Fix it all. For the Colts, my takeaway is Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes. I mean, he was playing like he deserves that nickname. You obviously probably haven't heard that nickname in a while because he has not played like that, in a while. And he was balling. He was great in the air. He was great on the ground, running as well. And yeah, Daniel Jones looked very good in that first game. All right, here we go. Cincinnati Bengals. My team. Of course, I watched this full game, so I pretty much know exactly. I could honestly do a lot of takeaways. I'm going to try to keep it short here, but we got to improve. Our offense looked atrocious. Defense, great job. Great job to the defense. We got some key takeaways. I think our defense definitely needs to improve in the pass. Overall, main takeaway from my Bengals, again, I don't want to get yapping here, is we got to improve everything. Defense, they had some nice takeaways, but they did allow a lot of passing yards. Offense, we can't do that again. We can't score 17 points. That can't happen again for the rest of the season. We got to score more than 17 points. So yeah, takeaway for the Bengals is we got to improve it all. And then the Cleveland Browns. My takeaway for this game is I am sorry. I am very sorry. I as a Bengals fan, I know what it's like to have losses like that. And I am very sorry. The Browns honestly didn't look that bad. Just some unlucky plays, drops, passes. I mean, there's definitely stuff they got to work on, but there was also some stuff that, granted, the kicker, the drop, there was a lot of stuff. But my main takeaway for them is I am sorry. My main takeaway for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is got to be we got to improve that pass defense. That pass defense is still not good. It was not good last year, and it has not gotten any better. They got to improve that. Atlanta Falcons, overall, again, another one of those tough losses for them. Main takeaway for them is Michael Penix looked solid. He looked very good. He looked very efficient, just like last year when he played. He has not lost a beat. And yeah, they're gonna have a very explosive offense, I think, going forward. I think they'll get that going, but Penix looked really good. All right, Houston Texans. This one, I'll give them a little excuse. They got some injuries at the wide receiver spot, but overall, they just did not have a lot of offense going. And they're going against the Rams. It's not the not the easiest secondary to go against, but it's also not the hardest. They did not really have a lot going for him. I mean, Nick Chubb looked decent in this game. He looked decent. But in the past game, they definitely, still, like, just, it doesn't even matter. Like, they did not do great on the ground. They did not do great in the air. They gotta get something going there. Los Angeles Rams. Takeaway for them is this offense is going to be scoring a lot of points going forward. I mean, they did not score a lot of points yesterday, but I can already kind of see the potential. Stafford looked very good. Puka was amazing. Kyron Williams had a good game. They had a very good, balanced offense. And this has got to be a tough team to play as the season goes on. All right, this team, man, this has got to be one of the most I was so disappointed watching this game. The Detroit Lions. I mean, my gosh. What happened? I mean, they looked awful. No offense. I mean, my main takeaway for them is they just offensively, that was the worst part. I mean, I'm not even gonna go to the defensive part. They could not get the run going at all. I mean, it was awful. It was awful. They got to get the run involved. And they got to get this offense going. My main takeaway for the Packers is their defense looked lethal. It looked lethal. Parsons looked good. Their secondary was solid. Their run defense was fantastic. Their defense has got to be a very, very tough defense, for the rest of the season. Alrighty, San Francisco 49ers, I don't got much for them. I didn't watch, like I said, all these games, I didn't watch the whole entire game, of course. I have watched, of course, highlights on all these. But the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey looked like he's back. I mean, in the receiving game, the running game, he looked great. Will he stay healthy? Hopefully. That's definitely something I know fantasy managers will be hoping for. I really liked what I saw from McCaffrey. I think their offense still has a little work to do, but outside of McCaffrey, but McCaffrey looked very good. And then the Seahawks, you guys got to pass it, man. I mean, you guys were running way too much against this 49ers defensive line, and you guys just you really couldn't get it going that well. I don't know why they only gave Sam Darnold, I believe it was, 22 pass attempts. That is ridiculous. That is, you got to pass more against the 49ers. I know it was a close game, but you guys did not have the run game, to be just passing it only 22 times. Like, that's for sure. Alrighty, Carolina Panthers, main takeaway from this game was Bryce Young struggled. Bryce Young, he had a very rough day. Of course, there was weather difficulties, but overall, he did not look great. And it just kind of reflected on the entire team where they struggled to kind of get things going. So I'd say Bryce Young is definitely my main takeaway for the Panthers. Alrighty, main takeaway for the Jacksonville Jaguars is Travis Etienne. I mean, man, that dude looked good. He looked like the Travis Etienne we saw 2 years ago when he was just running it down he was running it down Carolina's throat. Pause. Like, he was going crazy. He's definitely got to be the RB1 moving forward if I were to guess for the Jaguars. Very good game out of Travis Etienne. Alrighty. Next team up is got to be the Tennessee Titans. My main takeaway for them is got to be Cam Ward struggled. He struggled, and granted, this is a very tough team to play. The Broncos, of course, have a great defense, and it definitely showed against Cam Ward. He struggled in his debut. Granted, the entire offense had some issues, but my main takeaway has got to be Cam Ward. Just definitely was struggling. He had some mental lapses, had some key sacks that he took that he probably shouldn't have taken. Cam Ward struggled. And then my takeaway, of course, along with this, of course, for the Broncos, is their defense is still elite. It's still definitely one of the best defenses in the NFL. And they're going to be a very, very tough team to play, especially once it gets later in the season. Alrighty, and then final game on the list was that Ravens-Bills. We'll start with the Ravens. The Ravens, my main takeaway for the Ravens, I can't bash them. They played fantastic. The Ravens are scary. I hate to say it. The Ravens offense is extremely scary. that's my main takeaway. Of course, again, like I said, I'm trying to keep it to kind of one takeaway per team. But their offense is very scary. I mean, they could not. The pass was going good. The run was fantastic. I mean, they are a tough team to play. And yeah, it's got to be tough to stop that offense. And then for the Bills, my main takeaway from them, again, it is that offense is also very good. This was just two very, very good offenses, as well as two kind of bad defenses. And I wouldn't even say either team's defense is necessarily awful. I just think their offenses are so elite that they easily outplayed the defense. So main takeaway for the Bills is their offense is going to be elite again, especially the pass. The run was they got to get the run going a little more, I think, in the future. But yeah, their passing is elite. And overall, that is going to cap it off for the video. Let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comment section down below. Of course, this is my first time. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought. And yeah, without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.